this is someone that I would like to see more of. And yeah, he had a big play against the Chiefs in February, but that's Tarvarius Moore. He was a corner, and they moved him over to safety his rookie season in camp, and he had been kind of transitioning for a little bit. But even Jimmy Ward advocated for him to replace him if he did leave. Yeah. Now, I'm not going to stay on he intercepted Mahomes and the Niners could have won the Super Bowl, but because that's one play, it doesn't define an entire person's career, even though it is a big moment in a young player's career. Do you think that let's say they can acquire Adams or just choose not to, they see Tart there and go, we don't want to pay you $7, $8, $9 million a year, depending on what he asks for. Do you think they value Tarvarius Moore enough to at least give him a chance to replace Tart?
I see Tarvarius Moore as a free safety. He came into the league as a corner. Transitioning him to strong safety, which is one step away from linebacker, seems a little rich for him, considering he lost his job week 3, handed it back to Jimmy Ward because he was taking bad angles to tackles. Now, that's just a youngster's mistake, especially one who used to be a corner, so I don't hold it against him, but I think he's a hell of a player. I think he has a future, not at strong safety. He could eventually, maybe if Tart leaves and the Niners don't get Jamal Adams, they could play Tarvarius Moore at free safety and move Jimmy Ward to strong safety, although that's another guy who's built like a cornerback. I think a pairing of Jamal Adams and Tarvarius Moore in a couple of years, even next year, would be deadly. And it's interesting you bring up Tarvarius Moore in the Super Bowl. It's a hell of a pick, timely, but you wonder, was that just a one-off? He hasn't played much. Well, I saw him play a lot in training camp. He was the starting free safety because Jimmy Ward was out the entire time. And he picked off Jimmy Garoppolo a lot, many, many times. He was either the defense's leader in interceptions or right there. So to me, he is a natural ball hawk who is much better at free safety than cornerback and has real potential as a free safety who could get you 4 or 5 picks a year. Yes, seriously. But and to me, if that's what he could do, get him on the field because he's entering his 3rd year and Jimmy Ward isn't that player. Ward's good. You can play him in a lot of different places and he's a good tackler, but he just hasn't been a kind of guy to get you interceptions, and Moore is that guy. So if the Niners could get Jamal Adams, who's going to give you like 7 sacks a season blitzing and force fumbles and touchdowns and all this stuff, and Tarvarius Moore in the back end, that's a hell of a safety tandem, really.
Yeah, it seems like Jimmy Ward is more of the coverage guy, but not the guy, like you said, a ball hawk. Do you think that this Niners team as currently constructed, do you believe that this is the team that will take the field in 2020, or is there a signing or a move you believe will happen before the season?
I believe they're going to trade for Jamal Adams. I do. I believe that they're going to be smart about it. They're going to not overpay right away just to get him. They're going to see the market, and they're going to be on top of it, and they're not going to let the Seahawks get him, and they're going to get him. I really believe that.